My, 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 and we're live.
Why is that what you
horrible.
start with of all times?
No, my, yay.
What did you say, Stealth?
I said, why is that what you start with?
I don't know. That's just what came to mind. Brain go burr.
It's burn, all right.
Wow, Turtlebot was really fast today.
Oh, was
Guess
that the
those
notification
optimizations
got?
I yeah, I guess those modifications I did to him last week actually sped him up a good bit. That's
We
cool.
overclocked the shelf.
Anyway, welcome everyone to episode 109 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. Today, we're talking about smart devices. So, example of a smart device, almost all of you probably have one within arm's reach right now. I'm pretty sure every single one of you has one within arm's reach. A smartphone.
It's
We're
hard
gonna
to
I have
start.
say.
Android, not that. Fuck that.
I have Android, but also Android has Gemini. So
I
it
don't.
technically
gonna start-
is.
We're going to start
ahead.
by talking about smartphones. Smartphones are most likely the first smart device any of us have ever used. If you, for some reason, used something you would consider a smart device that came before you got a smartphone, now would be the time to tell us about it.
I
No?
do want to ask
No
a
one?
question.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually buy the iPhone when it came out in 2007?
I've never owned an Apple product.
Yeah, Apple breaks too easily.
I have
Would
never.
you consider an Xbox 360 Connect a smart device?
Not
No,
really.
it is a
Okay.
peripheral for a gaming console.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not a smart device. A smart device
a
is
good
something that does a task that previously existed, but in a more technologically advanced way. So, an example of that is a smart watch. Yeah, you can tell time with a smartwatch, but it does much more than just that.
Yeah.
Just like a smartphone. It's called a smartphone because it's a phone, but it can do much more than just make calls.
This is making me miss my Samsung gear.
So, with that, I really want to ask, if you remember your first phone, tell us about it. Stealth, we'll start with you.
So
Your
I don't
first
remember
smartphone.
I don't remember the exact first smartphone I got, but the one that I do remember off of my head was, I believe, funny enough, the iPhone 4. You know, back before Apple started taking away feature after feature after feature on subsequent devices. Like, it did its job. It was able to make calls, play games on it, maintain a calendar, because this is back when I was in college. And then eventually I got a Samsung device, and I was like, holy shit, I've been missing out.
Welcome to the club, man.
I've been in the club for about 8 years now.
Sobi?
My first smartphone was an HTC M7.
Did it have any
How was
fancy
it?
features?
It was a smartphone. It was like the very beginning. I could search the internet. I could play music. It's just, I don't know, nothing really fancy.
Okay.
You know, you've reached a point
I mean-
when certain
before-
smartphones are fossils.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, before that, it was a pink Motorola Razr.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing about all phones is that no matter how old or how I guess how old the technology is, you can still dial 911 on any of them and you'll still be connected to an operator.
That is true, but also, in a sense, not true anymore.
Well, not anymore. I mean,
Um,
it's sophisticated, but
Basically, the reason I say it's not entirely true anymore is because if your phone is only capable of 2G, it might not be able to.
Look, as long as I can summon an ambulance with smoke signals, I'm good.
Well, no, I mean,
Okay.
most mobile phones do still have active trackers in them. So even if you dial 911 and you get no connection, they still have a means of actually
Circuitry.
tracking you.
Circuitry. For that to work, your phone actually has to be able to connect to some tower somewhere, and 2G towers do not exist anymore.
Same.
So if your phone only supports 2G, which back then a lot of phones only supported 2G and not anything older or anything newer, because the newer didn't exist. But anyway, yeah, that's the caveat that came up in the last year or so here when 2G just completely disappeared for security reasons. But anyway, Celeste, what was your first phone? First smartphone?
It was an Android Samsung. I got it when I was like 6 years old. Then I lost it at like a pool.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, I'm with her on that. Pools are always the death of one's first smartphone.
Yeah.
Mine.
So mine was an HTC something or other. It had a little trackball on it. I remember it had a fun game.
Oh my god, I missed those!
It had a bowling game on it that used the trackball where you like rolled your finger across it, and depending on which direction it was, like it would actually roll the ball down the thing. That was
And
cool.
it was never accurate.
No, but it was still
never.
fun to use. I'm pretty sure my brother actually had one of those.
I see something amazing. I think Milk is in VR.
I sure am, and I'm also fucking late. I completely forgot about the stream, and then I see Vampy get online. I was like, why is Vampy on? And then I check my friends. I was like, oh shit, Stealth is on. So, oh fuck, it's the stream night.
And with that, I can
What
say
are we
fucking
talking
shit
about
show,
today?
never
Can somebody
forget.
kick me in real quick?
Yeah.
Grab the piece of paper. You.
Oh shit.
He doesn't have hands!
Hold on, let me just.
He's a ghost possessing the socks.
Oh, we're talking about smartphones. Okay.
Yes. Smart devices of any kind, but we're starting with phones.
So, anyway, yeah, that was my first smartphone. It was my dad's, and then he got a new phone, and I got his old phone. Before that, I had one of those, like, it wasn't even a smartphone, but it wasn't even a flip phone either. It was a slide-out keyboard phone.
I did have one of those too. Those were
That thing was awesome. I
Those
loved
were
it.
very. It was when I first got one of those phones that I understand just how powerful technology was getting.
Weren't those
Yeah.
just called the Flip?
No, they were. There was some technical term for them, and I can't remember what that was. But it had a full-size keyboard that slid out.
Yeah, we just called them slide-out keyboards. Nothing fancy.
Yeah. So, Milk Cup. Fuck is
Socks.
that name?
Duel, just call me whatever you know me
Yeah,
by.
yeah, socks. What
Sus.
was your first smartphone, if you remember?
I was 6. I got my very first I was 3. I got my first iPad, and I broke
That's
that
not a
bitch.
smartphone.
And okay, smartphone would be an iPod, but I got that at like when I was like 6.
An
You
iPod's
mean an
also not a
iPhone?
smartphone.
I would still call it a smartphone.
It is
iPod
not a
Touch doesn't
smartphone.
count.
Okay, let me think.
We're going
Define
smartphone.
smartphone. Define
A
smartphone.
Phone with
phone.
touch features.
A phone that is
Okay.
smart, has extra
I got-
features and fancy stuff that's more than just calling and texting.
Okay. I got
If you
you.
can't remember
So
your
I had
absolute
a,
first one,
I had a
then
flip
the
phone.
one.
I had a flip phone. When I was 5. It was my great grandmother's. She didn't have any more. I got to play
I don't
Tetris.
know
on
of
that was
any-
my first.
I don't know of any flip phone that was a smartphone.
Okay, I don't
Unfortunately,
fucking
it
know
is now.
then.
It did
I
not
had an
have balls to play
iPhone
games on
fucking
it.
4 when I was
How
like
do you-
10.
How do you not know what
There you go.
what a smartphone is?
How old are you again?
I'm only 20,
young.
dog. I
Oh shit, I got some years on
turned
you, bud.
21 this year. Like,
Man.
I don't understand what you mean, but a phone is a phone to me no matter what.
We have a
Yeah.
literal infant in the podcast.
I I mean, all of y'all are touching
The
30.
infant is your
I don't want to
child
hear it.
self.
Okay, so when you talk about smart,
Anyway, circuitry.
when you talk about smartphones, this motherfucker don't know shit. So
When it comes to smartphones,
What about you,
the
Circuitry?
two
Because I know
like
you're older
only
than us.
existing operating
Yeah,
systems
yeah.
really are Android or iPhone. Yeah, Circuitry. What was
Okay,
your
so
first iPhone?
my-
Or first
my
smartphone? Fuck, Ringo Burr.
oh man.
Brr.
My first Android device that I ever owned, I can't remember exactly what the model was. It was by Cricket, but it was a smartphone. I've been Android the entire time. I've never owned an iPhone ever. My first Android device was, I think, it was a Cricket wireless device. Like it was like something that their company made. So that was my first one. And then after that, I swapped over to T-Mobile. And oh no, it's not T-Mobile, Sprint. And then I got Androids, just Androids. I've only owned Androids my entire life. Like I've never owned a single Apple product ever.
Okay.
Okay, damn.
So
First of all-
Vampy.
Yeah.
What was your first smartphone?
I've always used Android and Samsung, specifically.
Okay.
Do you remember the absolute first one you've had?
I think it was a Galaxy. Was it 8 or 9?
Wow.
Damn.
I'm on, mind you, I'm on, I think, 21 or 22 plus right now.
Wow.
I need to eventually get one like that because I want to be able to play Warframe on my phone.
I've been playing it on my phone, dude. That shit's so fucking awesome.
I
The fact that you
checked,
play
my
Warframe
phone
on
cannot
your
run
phone.
it.
Damn.
Well, anyway, the next question we have is about smart home devices. So I'll go last because there's going to be a lot of questions, I'm sure.
Right.
So, do any of you have any smart home devices? Like, oh, hello.
I still have a
Celeste, not on stream.
landline.
Not on stream.
When when I say smart home device, we're talking about a smart thermostat like the Nest, a
Alexa, how are you?
a smart speaker like an Echo device, or a Google Home, things like that. You know, even garage door openers. Anything that is controlled from your phone or through your voice that way. So, do any of you have anything like that?
Nope.
I guess. My Alexa
parents
controls
do.
both of my houses.
Circuitry?
Yeah, we do have mobile protection like on our home. So we have internal security, so we make sure all
So
the
a smart
doors are
security
locked.
system.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would consider that a smart home device or system. Yeah.
Well, and
Okay.
also if a window is broken, it immediately sends an alert to our phones.
See, I have that through my either my Echo Dot or my Google Home. One of those two things is configured to detect that. I think maybe both even. I don't know.
Well, we have a lot of windows on our houses. I don't know how many you have, but we check to make sure
Like
every
6?
single window is secured. Make sure it's locked, and
Yeah.
the app shows us that it's locked.
Yeah, that is one I didn't actually think about. So Stealth, you said you don't. Sobe, I know what you do or don't have because it's all mine
I
here.
was just gonna say my parents do.
What do they have?
They have everything.
Oh, okay.
Smart lock, smart windows.
They have a 10 gauge shotgun ready at every single
They
window.
probably do.
Yes, AI powered buckshot.
Almost every outlet is a smart outlet, except for the ones connected to TVs or anything that would damage the electronics. Yeah, they have a lot. They're trying to make their whole house like wireless, so that they can control almost everything through their phone.
They're going to keep it on a closed network, right?
Yeah.
They better.
Good. Because all it takes is one person that knows your password, and suddenly they have access to your entire house.
I don't know if I could say what my stepdad does, but yeah, no, he makes sure everything is secured.
As long as they have a strong enough password, and possibly other security measures.
Okay. Celeste, do you have any smart home devices that you use?
Nope.
Okay. So now it's on to me because I'm pretty sure Vampy also said he doesn't have any, right?
Yeah, no.
And you only have
I have a lot of shit. I have a lot to talk about.
Okay, I'll let you go first then.
I have multiple cameras, including hunting cameras, scattered all across my fucking yard. I got probably 7 different hunting cameras, which all connect to my phone, which I can read through at any time. I have regular security cameras. I'm not going to talk about how many, but I got quite a fuck ton, ranging from both the houses I live at. My Alexa controls everything from lights to temperature. She even controls some of my shit that I have at work. So if I need something for whatever reason to access from work, I can do it from home, or vice versa. Pretty much everything I got is controlled through her or my phone. I'm thinking about switching to a Google, but I don't know yet.
Okay. So what I have a smart garage door opener, so I can open my garage door from my phone from anywhere in the world as long as the internet's online.
Same.
I have 3 different smart speakers. I have the original Google Home Mini. I have an original Echo Dot, and I have a Nest speaker because Google switched away from doing the Google Home to it's the Nest smart speakers now. And that one I only got because one of my Google Home's Minis failed due to a software update. It just completely bricked itself. So Google was like, okay, we're going to give you a new version. And it's a big fucking boxy one that's like $200. And I got the freaking speaker for like $15. So got that. Then I also have smart lights through Hue. Barely really use those anymore, but I have smart plugs set up on every single one of my turtle tanks to automate the lights turning on and off every day. That was not cheap. I also have, well, we'll get to that in a minute. So what else do I have? I think that's about, no, my smart thermostat. I have a Nest thermostat so that I can check my house temperature, and like during the podcast a few times during the summer I end up kicking the fan on because my room gets really hot. I want it to suck the air out and circulate it through the house. So that's really nice. And I think that's it for my smart home devices.
Turtle, do you own a box fan at all?
No, but I have a little mini fan that I do set on my thing, but that blowing hot air around you doesn't help cool down. When the entire room is sealed minus a tiny gap by the doors and a vent for the return air, there is no blowing that air around the room to cool you off.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out soon for myself.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
also do own a box fan. The one in the living room is yours.
Actually, I think that's my mom's.
I thought she bought it for you. Oh well. Okay.
It belongs to the Turtle Clan.
Yeah, I mean, it's my mom's. I think she wanted it back, but I think she forgot about it and doesn't really have room for it right now. So, oh well.
Or just doesn't care.
So yeah, I think that's all of the devices I have and use basically daily. Every single one of them I use every day. So like, hey Google, make my light rainbow.
I can't directly
You did
say
something.
light to rainbow, as it's not a simple color or effect. Another like red. Freeze one of the available items.
Your smart home shit.
My phone, Gemini is not
It's-
fully integrated into the smart stuff yet, so it's kind of crappy with that.
You're not.
Hey,
your
Google,
smart device is not
make
a
my
smart
light green.
device.
That worked, and I had to scream it across my room so that my Google Home would take it over. Hey Google, turn my light off. There we go.
Going dark.
Wow.
I'm afraid I can't green you out, David.
My watch just responded. My Google Home across the room responded. My phone responded. That was great.
I don't know why I looked over there. Obviously, it's not in
This
the
is how
fucking
muscle
world.
deficiency happens. Is you
Anyway.
just say, "Hey, I don't have to get up and turn the light switch off. I just ask AI to do it for me."
I mean, it's better than
here's
the
what you
clap
do.
on, clap off. I mean,
Here's what you do.
we all know that those clap on, clap off things, they trigger for things that are not clapping, and that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, bullshit.
Anyway, so the next point that we're going on this is wearable smart devices. Do any of you have any wearable smart devices like a smartwatch or anything similar to
Not
that?
anymore.
Nope.
I
Not
still have
anymore.
I still have my Galaxy S4.
I had
It's
a Fitbit
It's a little watch.
that tracked my heart rate and everything, but the band broke, so I need to get a new band for it.
Vampy, do you have anything?
No.
And you said you have a Galaxy Watch?
Galaxy S4. It's an old one, but it still works. I still use it.
Okay. And Stealth said he doesn't have anything anymore, but what did you have?
I used to have a Gear S2. It was a, at the time, simple enough watch that did what I needed to. I was able to tell time, make calls, texts, other stuff. What I miss most about it is the extensive wallpapers I could do. And one of my absolute favorites, I shit you not, was a randomly generated GIF of a Pong game. I'm not joking. Like, it was random every single time. And I absolutely loved it.
And Celeste, did you say you don't have anything like that? No, you don't? Okay.
Nope.
So, I, until literally yesterday, I had a Pixel Watch, the original first generation Pixel Watch. Now I have the Pixel Watch 4, which is really cool, really big, and it lasts a couple days of charge now, which is really cool. This is basically just going to be a giant ad for Pixel Watch for a minute. Can you shut up? She likes to talk to me when I accidentally, because if I flip my wrist in front of me, she thinks that I'm talking to her.
There's a lady in my room that calls me Stud Muffin.
Anyway, so this watch, like, if I tap my fingers together like this, like my pointer and my thumb, when a notification comes in, it will open the notification, and tapping again will scroll through it. It's super cool. I love that feature. I don't have to like go over and scroll on my phone or on my watch to see the full notification. It's awesome.
Hey, Turtle, just a friendly piece of advice. If your lady talks to you, you shut the fuck up immediately and listen to what she says. Just
Yeah, I didn't get that memo.
friendly piece
I
of
was-
advice.
I don't know what you're going on about because I'm talking about my watch randomly deciding that it wants to think
No,
that
I
I'm
was
talking
going back to
it.
what you said
So I don't know
before.
what you're. Yeah, I was talking about my watch going off, thinking that I was talking to it, just like it
Not
is right now.
Before the watch. Before
That-
the watch.
What?
Huh? I think you're on something, circuitry. I
heard
said
it. I
literally
heard it.
nothing other than me talking about my watch talking to me.
Yeah, I heard Stealth say something like that, but not Turtle.
I was making a reference to Halo.
I don't know
or at
what
least the
circuitry's
meme.
going on about. Circuitry, have another drink.
Yeah, drink surgery you need it.
So anyway, that I think that's really all there is for wearable smart devices. because smartwatches, I think,
As your
ju-
request.
before we go on with the next point. Well, actually, we have a sub point of the wearable smart devices. So, have any of you that do or did have a smartwatch ever integrated into VR chat in any way for like heart rate or anything?
I never got the chance.
Yes.
You have. I have. It's really cool, and I think it makes when you have an avatar that actually interacts with the heart rate, like some of those avatars where you can see the heart beating inside of it. That is super cool and awesome. I love it. I think it makes VR a little more fun that way. When you can like go up to someone, start shaking stuff in their face, and see their heart beating faster. It's like, oh. Anyway, but are there any other wearable smart devices that you have ever heard of that aren't specifically a watch?
I know about the smart glasses, like the Google Lens.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about those. There's also the Ray-Bans, the Meta Ray-Bans now, right?
Yep.
Is that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
And there's
They
a few
also
like
do, auto AI
off-brand.
translation.
There's a few off-brand smart glasses. Like Google Glass was just ahead of its time. That's just simply it. It was too early in the wearable smart devices category.
He is not joking. They exist.
Yeah, they're like $1,000, I think. Like $700 to $1,000 for them. It's
Cheapest
kind of
ones,
crazy.
But actually, the most expensive one I can see on here is like barely $500.
Oh wow. Okay, they might have come down in prices then, because they've been out for
My
like a year
coworker bought a
year
pair.
or two now. Do they like them? Are they good, or are they just like a gimmick?
Dude, he's been trying to get his hands on them for the last couple months because they've refused to ship it to him, and they've also not
Oh,
given his money
so he
back
doesn't
on
actually
it.
have it.
No, he doesn't actually have it, but he has ordered
Oh,
some.
okay.
And they
So you said your
Oh, my bad,
coworker
my bad, you're
has
right.
them. So I
I
was
think
like,
he has
I
them
want
now. I think he has them now, but I haven't heard anything about it in like a month.
to. Okay, well, I think that's about it for the wearable smart devices, and I don't think there's anything else right now. I think there might have been like,
prescription smart glasses. Hold on.
yeah, I think there might have been like a smart ring at some point, but that was
Yes,
just a
yes,
precursor
it's still
to
out. It's the Samsung Smart
modern
Ring.
smartwatches. What did it do even?
Everything a smartwatch does without, and I don't know if it tells the time, but it does literally everything a smartwatch would do besides probably tell the time.
So it's basically
wait.
just a heart rate tracker on your
I
finger.
do have to ask. I do have to ask you all.
That and a lot of other stuff.
This doesn't have to do. Have you ever heard of the Mood car?
The mood car.
What?
Oh, Celeste is gone. Continue. You said mood car?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. The Mood car. Yeah. It was
Never.
basically, you know what a mood ring is?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
put
think
it on
those
your
ever
finger
work.
and it changes colors based on your mood, right?
I am emotionally ambiguous. It can never read me.
They made a mood car.
What?
All those things do is change color based on temperature, by the way.
Well, no, if you get a slower break too quickly, it turns an angry red.
Oh, okay.
How much have you had to drink? What the fuck?
No, I'm not joking.
I think Celeste
It's
admits
No, I
actually
know
real.
you're not, but
Her headset might be just having a fit.
Hold on.
fair.
It was like one of the first smart cars. This was back in 2002.
Why would you willingly drive that?
Also, it had eyes for headlights, like they blink.
I think you might be hallucinating something.
No,
I think
look it up.
symmetry is just becoming
up.
a car and not
Look
telling
it up.
us.
I'm not joking. Look it up.
Fine.
I think his exhaust is leaking, guys. I think his exhaust is leaking.
I'm the one
Mood
who's
car.
operating off like 2 hours of sleep. Oh, you crashed? All right.
I saw it on
Sorry
Ripley's,
about
believe
your
it or not.
stuff.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go back onto those smart devices
I'll do my research.
topic instead of a random car that just did gimmicky
No, it was
crap.
the earliest smart device. What are you talking about?
It sounds like a car that just had some gimmicky crap and it wasn't really smart. It was just detecting certain things that you did in a car, and
Wow, that
it's a
just
gimmick.
sounds like a iPhone or a Android from 2007.
No, because they actually did things that were useful for anyone that uses them. A car that magically changes colors or blinks, that's a gimmick. That's not a useful
Okay.
feature of anything.
I'm looking this up. It looks like they were floating the idea, but it never actually got produced.
It never got produced, but there was a prototype.
And it just sounded very, very gimmicky and not useful in any meaningful way.
How-
Hey guys,
does that
watch this.
benefit
If I
anyone?
get sad, my car's lights go down a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Turtle.
Anyway,
How about Teslas then? Would they be considered a smart device?
I
Ooh, a
would
Tesla.
consider them a smart car. See, the term smart car is a little ambiguous because there's actual cars that are called smart cars, and it's just because they're tiny.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
don't
I
actually
have
have any
Why is it
smart
smart
features.
device?
Teslas and some more modern cars, especially electric cars, do have what I would consider a smart infotainment center. Like the whole radio cluster is a big smart device now, literally running Android on most of them.
Mhm.
So I would consider those more of a smart device within a car, but not the car itself. However, with Tesla having its autopilot feature, yeah, it could be considered a smart car, but
Yes, it's a smart
that autopilot
device.
is still
Yeah.
kind of early in its days and not fully fledged out and fully functional. There's so
No.
many issues with it.
A Tesla that can drive itself and change lanes and make turns.
Yes, and all of that is still buggy and it doesn't work 100%.
Well, it's still
Right.
It's still a
Didn't say
smart
it's not a
device.
smart- I didn't say it's not a smart device. I just said that it's still in its early days. Circuitry, you have to listen to every word I say, not just the words you
I
want to
did.
hear. You did.
No, every 5 words.
You have to listen
It's
to everything
really
I say,
how I get
not
through a
just part of
conversation.
it. Because you
Just nod your head
legitimately
and
are
agree.
only responding to part of the sentence and
See,
ignoring the rest of it.
The way to survive is you treat it like you're bickering parents in a divorce.
So anyway,
You just clam
Back
up, don't listen, and move on.
back onto the topic,
think we've
because
been on the topic the whole
since we started about smart cars, let's go with the future of smart devices. So what do you guys think might exist in the smart device category in the next 5 to 10 years?
Turtle,
I wanna
please
say-
remember to breathe.
Okay, I have a good answer for this one. I want a smart device connected to a pacemaker, so this way,
That
if
is already
somebody
a
is
thing.
I'm saying like it calls 911 immediately, but that
That's
doesn't
already a
exist.
thing.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does. Yes, it does.
It's not as efficient as you think it is.
It
I looked it up. The rate is 17%.
pacemakers are now controlled by phones a lot of the time, and have different settings that you can switch between.
What about stints?
Do you know what a stint is?
Yes, my dad has 3 of them. I went to the
All
hospital.
a stint is something that opens up your artery.
What I'm
There's
saying
no-
is
There's
internal.
you're
no
thinking of a
electronics
splint.
involved with it. No, he's talking about
Not
a stint.
splint.
We're
Stint.
talking about heart. Stint is a
It's to
okay.
open up your.
No, I got you. I got
it
you.
opens your arteries, but it's a static device. There's no electronics involved in it.
Yeah. I thought I wasn't paying attention. I was
So
confused
there
for a
would
second.
there's no smart technology that would make a stint magically better because it's what sort of technology could you incorporate into a thing that opens your artery to make your artery work better? That just
Imagine. Okay, first of all right, let me put this into a larger perspective. We have cameras that are able to track how fast you run down a roadway, right?
Yep.
Imagine a stint tracking how fast the blood flow is.
What would be the point of that? You have all a million other
Because
things that already
if-
detect that.
If the blood flow slows down,
All right, boys. Well, it seems like they're at it again. Let's crack open a nice cold one.
Yeah, remember how y'all said there wasn't going to be an argument for this discussion?
Yeah, I forgot how drunk circuitry gets.
You haven't started yet.
you're the one that told me to get a drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
because
mind.
you're already drunk. I just
Mind.
wanted you to
Goddamn.
fucking.
Okay, genuine question. What are you drinking right now?
Water.
Miller.
Woes!
Yeah, you
What
sound
were
pretty
you
fucking
drinking?
drunk.
Okay.
I know, I'm drinking water right now. I have 64 ounces.
Okay. Back on the topic for the day here. What smart devices, Stealth, what smart devices do you think might exist in 5 to 10 years?
In 5 to 10 years? Oh, boy. You may have to get back to me on that one. I got to think.
Okay. Sobi?
5 to 10 years.
If you say prosthetic arm.
Have an AI controlled prosthetic
Subby-
arm.
So
That
I
already
promise you,
exists, actually.
I will
Oh,
I will buy you a prosthetic arm if I get to the point where I want to. You have my word.
I'll buy you one if I get to the point that I want to. I'm sure you
call
didn't mean
that?
to word it that way, but that was the fun. Passive aggressive. I don't-
Damn, circuitry. Fuck.
Would you all just get your mind out of the gutters, you pieces of
There's
shit?
no gutter.
Fucking never.
Where's the gutter involved in this?
There is no gutter. Circuitry. Are you high?
Anyways, yeah, no,
Did you take
sure,
a hot brownie
prosthetics.
before all
Yeah,
this?
why not?
Dude, we're gonna hear him fall over his fucking chair in the next like couple minutes. I swear.
Prosthetics,
There's already smart prosthetics out there.
that kind
Yeah,
of
I've seen
detect
them.
the motion that you're making and
Yeah,
get
it
a good
connects to your
guess at
nerves.
what you're doing.
It
Not
like,
even.
meets the
Like-
nerves.
So that works for someone that lost their arm later in life and just got the prosthetic like right after. Brain works in funky ways. That's basically what that boils down to. But no, there's other
Yeah.
ones that just take the motion of your arm and determine, oh, you're trying to grab something. Oh, you want to release it. Things like that.
I like the ones that try to read the nerves and read the synapses better because the simple motions can screw you up in a normal day-to-day life.
Yeah, but unfortunately, those ones that actually tie into your nerves don't work for everyone.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the unfortunate reality. It won't work for
Give me
everyone.
a second, I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Yeah. Even with the simple motions, though, you gotta pray because you could be reaching out to grab your glass, and all of a sudden you're backhanding your son.
So, me personally, what I believe will end up, and I think it already exists partially, but not in like a fully fledged functional way. Smart contacts.
That was my first thought process, but I thought that already existed.
I think it
smart
exists, but what I mean by smart contacts is contacts that all you have to do is do an eye exam. They punch a button, and boom, it automatically transforms to your eye tuning. And for people that have nearsightedness and farsightedness issues, they tap a button on their phone, and it focuses closer, focuses away.
Can I add on to that, Turtle? Can I add on to that?
The FOV.
There was a study not that long ago on them actually making contacts that can do like phone zooming, basically. So you can zoom in on faraway objects. That is a real thing that they're doing, or attempting to do.
So they're attempting to do that, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I think that will exist fully fleshed out in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yes, in the next 5 to 10 years, that's exactly what they're planning to do. I read up on that about sometime late last year.
That's the biggest one that I think is going to exist. Other than that, I'm sure there's some other things that just cannot be talked about. So anything that you think might exist in 5 to 10 years that doesn't right now.
Are you pointing at me? Because I have my headset off because I'm having to wipe my eye. Okay. I don't want to say it because I know you're thinking of what I'm thinking right now, probably. But anything AI related basically is gonna like real life AI related shit, like actual fucking AI robot shit, like that type of stuff. I feel like is gonna begin starting to exist. Possibly eventually full-fledged flying vehicles. We already got like a couple of them already made.
You just reminded me of something.
Yeah, I know. There's a
smart
car
home
currently
device
that exists.
No, you just reminded me of a smart home device that we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Smart vacuums.
Oh, yeah.
Roomba.
Oh, fuck, the Roombas and shit.
Yeah, I think those will get better because right now they work, but
so
they're kind of weird. And also, oh my God, another one, smart mowers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so there's a guy... Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube that did... Okay, I can answer both of those. What was the last one?
I know.
Roomba?
I know they both exist. I've watched a bunch of videos about both of them.
Yeah, I have some personal experience with with a Roomba, with a specific Roomba. My mom has one, and she has her now she has a 2-story house. So on downstairs, she has the like 2 or 3 of them that run. And basically, it just goes around the entire house and runs into fucking everything until it maps out the whole house. And then it'll take that mapping and it'll run back over all of it, but without hitting like walls and stuff because it knows where it's going. And if it runs into something, it automatically updates its map to know that like it's there.
For example, I am now slamming into a wall. I now know again to not slam into that wall.
Socks underneath the couch.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Am I live? Hello?
Yeah, you're in the table now.
Okay, it's because my headset's off my face. My eyes were killing me. What was I saying?
I don't know, something about Roombas, but I don't know. We know how Roombas work, and
the mowers are also doing kind of like the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the mowers are doing the same thing.
Okay, I have thought about a smart device, but I don't know if it already exists. Smart bed frames.
What would a smart bed frame do?
That's my question. Like, what would it do?
Well, there are beds that like detect how well you sleep. Those already exist. But a bed frame could detect like movement in your sleep to determine how well you're sleeping in that way, without you having to spend $1,000 or $5,000 on the whole entire bed itself. So that could be a nice thing, actually.
You could also have like a setup that is connected to the lights in your room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In case, God forbid, you can't reach your phone.
Now, also a smart bed frame, you could use your Google Home or your smart speakers or your phone to lean it up, lean it down. I'm sure that already exists in some form.
That definitely already exists.
But I know bed frames or beds that can do that have existed for a long time, but do any of them integrate with a phone to be able to do it from your phone?
I think they do now, actually.
I'm sure they do. I just haven't heard about them because I don't watch ads.
I have a really good one I just remembered.
I don't watch ads.
Speaking of ads.
Idle store.
No, we're not doing that right now.
Okay, but I have a really good one I want to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Now, am I allowed to talk about like combat, like with you know what? Am I allowed to talk about that? It's a helmet. It's a helmet. It's not the. It's not like an actual.
Like night vision goggles.
It's something like that. Yes. Pretty much.
Okay.
It's an actual head. It's an actual like helmet. So for the military, they believe it or not, Meta, one of the designers of Meta, co-founders or something like that, actually is working with the military right now to do I don't remember what it's called, but basically it uses a form of AI to see through walls. So if it sees, let's just say a opposing enemy walking through something, it will take their assumed speed that they are walking at, and then generate like a body bone structure, kind of like they do for like 3D models in like the old Xbox 360 3D model, like net model, basically like that, walking through, and it actually is it's like right now it's pretty damn fucking accurate.
What you're
Now
describing
again, it's an
is wall
assumption.
hacks.
Pretty much that's the whole joke around it. That was the whole joke of it, is that it's wall hacks, real life wall hacks, and it is pretty much on point accurate. And
Yes,
thermal
but I don't-
vision, night vision, zooms in, zooms out. It's fucking insane.
I don't know if I would consider that in itself a smart device. It's just an AI powered thing. And if we're going to consider anything that's AI powered to be a smart device now, then I hate the world.
It runs off of, so it's a helmet separate, and it uses Meta's glasses. So I would say that it's like an extra accessory on their glasses.
Yeah, so it's just an already existing tech. They're just modifying it to do a different thing for military application, which is all tech ends up either starting because of military application or ends up being used in military applications.
Or improved by the military.
Yeah. So, Vampy, what smart devices do you think will exist in 5 to 10 years?
As I said, robot maids. They'll do everything for you.
Robot I like how he started with robots and then robot maids.
No, I said robot maids the first time too. You just
Vampy?
weren't listening.
Vampy
Let's
just wants
be
his
real.
metal waifu.
Let's be real, Vampy. I think you're hoping that they come out with a different type of robot.
They already have.
I don't
Wait, really?
even think if
How do
they
I get
did.
one?
Yeah.
They already did. There's a
God.
They already
fucking
have.
robot that is good at kissing now. Oh, what the fuck
Right
are you
now,
talking
kiss
about?
the synth.
Kissing?
Yes,
Sounds
there
familiar.
is
God.
actually demonstration.
Give
They
us
already
a
have.
whole other meaning to a neckbeard.
By the way, guess which area of the world it was made in?
Japan.
Germany. Oh!
Where?
The
India.
Asian area. Basically,
Japan.
China, Korea.
So
Japan.
Asia is in
It's
the
China,
alpha.
It's always
And-
Chinese!
Okay,
I
so
was gonna say-
Asia
I was
is
gonna
in
say,
the
like, Korea
alpha
or
phase.
Taiwan, but okay.
No, Asia is in the alpha phase. South Korea is currently in the prototype.
So,
Like the
circuitry,
entire nation?
we have one more topic to get to. Just a real quick one after circuitry answers what smart devices he thinks will exist in 5 to 10 years.
What smart devices will exist in 5 to 10 years?
Like if you had to guess or theorize.
Or something you want to exist in the next 5 to 10.
Like what Vampy wants.
I'm sorry. This is a really hard question.
If you don't have an answer, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go on to the wrap-up topic.
If you have anything
Yeah, it's
before
already
then,
8:50, so don't worry.
So we'll just
No,
go on
I'm
to
thinking.
the wrap-up. We'll come back to you if you come up with something. So the final wrap-up, I just want, we're not going to go person by person for this one. I just want to know, basically, do you think smart devices, smart home devices, and all of these fancy things that currently exist are a good thing or a bad thing?
I missed my buttons, knobs, and toggles.
They're
I
bad.
think it's starting to kind of
They
become
make
a
you fat and
bad
lazy.
thing. Yeah, so I think it's starting to become kind of like a bad thing because especially for kids' learning stages today, using all this AI shit is just like really hurting. Like I
AI
can understand it being good.
Keep AI separate from it because we're talking about
Yes,
smart
yes.
devices, not AI in general.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
We
smart
already had our AI
devices.
episode.
okay.
I don't think we have
Like-
actually.
Yes,
For
Yeah, we
keeping
do.
notes,
twice.
We have? Oh.
I would say for in an educational sense, for keeping an infinite amount of notes and like writing down shit and all like that, it makes it very easy. Instead of having to sit there and write it down on a piece of paper, it makes it a lot quicker, a lot more simple. So I believe that yes, in a educational sense, it is a good thing, in my opinion.
But for the actual health of children, it is not.
yeah, for the health, for a health measure, no.
So you're really putting this on the AI side of things. I think smart home devices are amazing and very helpful because, well, for an example, if
Okay.
an elderly person or even a non-elderly person, if a person in general gets injured, let's say you're cooking in the kitchen and you trip and spill a bunch of hot oil over yourself and break your legs, you can't move. You can scream out at one of your numerous smart devices in your house for help, and it'll call 911 for you and get an ambulance to you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
good point.
good. But
I actually
but
had that set up in my grandparents'
we're
house.
talking about
Well, that was earlier technology, like back in the day when you had Life Alert.
yeah,
Well, yeah, but you had to
Life
have
Alert's
that
been
little
around for
pendant
years,
on
so-
you along with a device in your house and you just click a button and that's all it does.
Yeah.
But smart home devices open that up to anyone within the house to just scream for help.
I know. Are you comfortable
Doesn't
with AI or any computer? Like, let's just say companies watching over you every single time. Are you comfortable with that?
When I am capable of watching my own network and all the traffic coming in and out of my network and can see that there is no data traffic moving off of those devices, except a very small amount that is nowhere near enough for the entire conversation to be transferred, yes.
You see, Charles is a smart ass.
I can watch every packet coming in and out of my network and see that none of the smart devices that I have in my
Guarantee
house,
that those companies won't share it.
what do they have to share?
Your data.
What
Okay,
data?
what classifies as our data?
Circuitry. You're not listening to what I'm saying. There is
Yeah, I
no. You're not understanding it then. All of these smart devices, they are not constantly streaming all audio from your house to their servers. And when you do talk to them, there is not enough data being transferred to their server to even rebuild the voice message that you sent for most of them. Unless you specifically
no-
opt in for those to be recorded, then it will transfer all of that. But as far as I know, you can opt out of those voice messages being sent and recorded, and it actually just sends a text transcript generated off to them. So if I tell my Google Home,
all of it.
all it knows is I turned my lights on, I turned my lights off, I asked it what time it was, things like that. That's all it really ever knows about you. What you
But in
use
doing
it
that,
for.
Turtle, they have
That's
your
it.
full name and social security.
Yeah. That's the people like to just jump to conclusions because there's a microphone in my room that's always listening. Yeah, but so is your phone.
Yeah.
So why do you have a phone on you?
Yeah.
If you're that scared about it, you better put your phone in a Faraday cage at night.
Oh, but you shouldn't do this because they're going to sell your data.
Live in a Faraday
What
cage.
data? What are they getting? You're not telling me what they're getting. Just
Yeah.
There is no your data. There's only my all of it.
That is impossible. That's
I think that's-
logically impossible.
I think that's about it. When used in the right ways, all smart devices are great. When used in malicious ways, obviously not good. Or when abused, not good. But there's way more ups to them than there are downsides, in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. I think that's about it for today. So thank you all for being here for episode 109 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. We do have a topic idea for next week. Let me go grab that one real quick. We will most likely be talking about the multiverse theory, and with that, some hypothetical questions of if you met an alternate version of yourself. What would you do? What would you say? And I'll give some hypothetical questions as well.
I'm gonna be pissed if he has two hands.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, back onto my ending spiel.
Will you be pissed if he has two dicks too?
So
Or he's a
we're
she?
I was gonna say that.
No, only nubs becomes only bubs.
Okay,
All
quiet.
And
Let's
next
wrap
was
it up here.
initiated.
So thank you all for being here. We'll be back. We're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/turtledude01. We also have every previous episode over on YouTube under the same name. There's a playlist there, and I actually checked the playlist and found out that YouTube automatically put the episodes that I missed into the playlist. So every single episode except for episode 35, which for some reason never uploaded, is in that
I was wondering
playlist.
about that.
Quando.
I know.
We're getting to that.
I'm getting to that. So if you want to support the stream and the podcast, and you like smelly things like candles and incense and body sprays and all sorts of other things like that,
Or feet.
go to Quandle. Can you shut the fuck up? Go to
Let the man
quandle.store/turtledude01 and use code turtle at checkout for 15% off on all scented products except incense and tea lights. Other than that,
I do have to wonder,
I
did they ever state why not those two?
I think it's the profit margin on those two is far lower. So that's just my assumption. They never told me why.
Man.
So we're gonna go ahead and do the thing we do at the end of every episode in just a second here. Once I can get this pulled up.
Also, why does Half an Orange always play at the end of the podcast?
So we're gonna start with Vampy today.
Alright, you can find me at twitch.tv/shirt_bloodlust. Later, we will be doing some Space Engineers. Hopefully, Stealth will be there. What the fuck?
Brother.
Continue your spiel. Ignore it.
Anyways, that's the plan. I don't know if there's anything else I can say right now because I am distracted. Very distracted right now.
Brother, switchback.
I wanted to have a face, and this is the only avatar I had.
Okay. Circuitry.
Consider that for the future episode.
You can find me on Rumble and Kick. I dual stream between the two of them. Both of those links can be found on my Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. SYRKATRI. That's it.
Socks.
Only socks. Only nubs. I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
Shame.
Sobe. Understandable. Have a nice day. Stop.
Oh my god.
This has been the most chaotic episode in a long time.
Right? Y'all can find me on twitch.tv/DeltaFox. In about an hour or so, Vampy and I are going to be continuing our Space Engineers run. Now that we've got some headway going on it, we'll see y'all then.
We may survive.
We might survive.
Okay. And with that, I think that is it for today. We will see you next week, where we're talking about the multiverse theory, and it's going to be a very interesting and confusing episode.
My
Goodbye.
name is Cleveland Brown, and I am a hero.
Space was made by the government.
Shut.
The cake is a lie. Birds are
Both
a
of you so
psyop.
fucking help me.
And that's how we end. That's great. That's